some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Right. So when they awake, okay, because there's a resurrection that's going to take place in these end times. All right. Okay. All right. And some when they wake up in the kingdom, it says they're going to be everlasting shame. Now, why are they going to have everlasting shame? Because we read Matthew, was it 5:17, or is it where it says if you speak, if they one jot, one tittle shall not be taken, and otherwise, if a man teach,
Speak not quick.
yeah, 17, right? If you can read that really quick, because this is why they're gonna have that shame. All right.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17. It said, red letter says Yahushua speaking. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Right. So the least. So the ones that's teaching Jake how to breaking the commandments, saying what, sex on the Sabbath,
Right.
All right. And other things, saying that the new moon, if the new moon is the full moon, all right. You teaching Jake how to break the law. Okay. So what? They're gonna be the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Look up the word least.
The word least is the Greek word alakistos. Well,
Oh, you can't.
yeah, but it means least in size, amount, or dignity.
See, you're gonna have less dignity. Because what? You were teaching men now how not to serve the Lord.
Yep.
You know? You were teaching men how to have respect towards his name. You see? So you're gonna be the least, you're gonna be somewhat insignificant.
He was telling men that the letters of Paul don't, have no authority.
Real quick, Deuteronomy 4:2. You shall not, this is Deuteronomy, okay, do them, that ye may live and go in and possess the land which the Lord Yahweh, your power of your fathers, giveth you. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it. Somebody look up diminish. That ye may keep the commandments of the Lord Yahweh, your power, which I command you. So you guys add into the word, and you're diminishing, which is, you're going to bring it up, but it means to take it away.
Yeah.
I got it.
So,
Go ahead.
Definition for the word diminish means to lessen, make or seem to make smaller. It says from merger of two opposite, breaking the small pieces.
Yeah, y'all breaking the small pieces. You know? Y'all breaking the small pieces. Y'all taking away the fine details of the scriptures
Right.
when it comes to the laws.
I got you.
As simple as having sex on the Shabbat, you taking it away. Go ahead.
Yeah, kind. It also says to lower in power, importance, and in estimation.
See, y'all lower in power the importance when you shoot that issue, or when you bust a nut, right? You're unclean. When you bust a nut, you're fucking unclean, man.
Exactly.
And the Shabbat is to be holy.
Yeah. Not doing your own pleasures.
That's
It
a
says
pleasure.
Your own pleasures.
It's really that simple.
It's that simple, bro.
It's
'Cause-
simple.
Yeah, and how we
We'll
know
get
it's
it too, because
unclean.
that's the spirit. I was gonna go into that.
How you know it's unclean? It says,
Leviticus 15.
does it use the term issue if a man shoot?
It's I'm finna get it. I forgot it. It starts with a C.
Yeah, so if a man shoot his
Sperm.
his sperma,
All right.
whatever it touches is unclean. And
Exactly.
you gotta clean that area, and it's gonna be unclean
Into the evening. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how? Yeah, you're supposed to be holy on the Shabbat.
Yep. That's holy.
It's a word.
Copulation.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Yep.
Speak to that Leviticus.
I got it right here. This is Leviticus 15 and 16. Now, somebody get about the Shabbat, and it says to keep it holy.
Isaiah 58.
Yeah, get that. Yeah, go ahead and read that real quick.
Okay. We know it's a lot.
It's crazy.
Shalom, shalom. Y'all
Shalom.
That's the Nabah, shalom,
Hey, Shalom.
and Gabar, shalom. You left me out, but we'll talk about that later.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, and verse 13 and 14, and it reads, "If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my on my holy day,
On my separate day, holy meaning be separate. So if you're doing your pleasure, right, on the Lord's holy day, it's a one day that you separate yourself from. This is what separates us from the nations. We have a rest day for the Lord to give to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay.
When you look at it, it's a holy convocation.
Yep.
So a convocation is when we come together, and that's why even Yahushua, he taught in the synagogues on the Sabbath. Why? Because everybody's supposed to go to the Sabbath because it's a holy convocation.
Keep it
They're
holy.
supposed to go to the temple.
Yep.
And they're supposed to read from the book of the law.
Yep.
On the Shabbat. That's
Yep.
that's why I say if you turn away,
Y'all busting
to go
nuts
do-
on the Shabbat. You supposed
Right.
to be reading.
you're supposed to be
You
reading.
supposed to be reading, nigga. You supposed to be reading. You over there.
Oh God.
You know,
he reading our minds.
multiple times. Freaky ass niggas, man.
It's like,
So you gotta just be undisciplined, just freaking every goddamn day. You can't take one day out to restrain yourself.
Y'all on some silk shit. It's a meeting in my bedroom. Ass niggas, man. Fuck out of here. I got something for you after you, New York.
Go ahead, sip on that.
It says back in Isaiah 58 and 13, it says, "If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath,
Right.
from doing thy pleasure on my holy day."
Look up pleasure. You know,
I was just.
You got it?
It's the Hebrew
Go ahead.
word.
Oh, you got it?
Here.
Chapatazah.
Kapatazah.
Mhm.
All right, and it's in the other one in Leviticus when you go into that word pleasure, it actually says sex.
Yeah.
You know,
Patazah.
See?
God.
Pleasure.
Yeah. It says pleasure, hence desire, concretely
Fire and desire.
Right.
What was that song talking about? Fire and desire.
Rick James and Tina Marie, man.
Making that bed hot.
Yeah.
You know it get hot,
Yeah.
you know?
That's
Especially when you
Heat. That's what the heat.
That's the heat.
Yeah.
chemistry.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Being in the spirit.
It was cold. It's love cold. So like a valuable thing, hence by extension, a matter as something in mind, like sex.
Yep.
Acceptable, delightsome.
Delight.
Delight. Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's my
We're thinking about what type of angle you want to take.
Chef used to say that.
Come on, man. Well, you know, look, you know, as a man, right? You know you finna get some. You already premeditating
Right.
on what you finna do, how you gonna stick and move. If it's a petite little thing, you know, oh yeah, I'm finna walk around the room. You know what I'm saying? If she thick, you know I'm finna, you know, it's in your mind. You already know what you're gonna be doing.
It's
It's your delight. Like we making fun, but like as real man shit. All right, this is the thoughts that's going on in your head. Oh, you finna be over here at 8:00? Bet.
You finna make
9:30, whatever. All right, get some young,
Right, you finna
some
make-
drink,
right, you finna
set the mood right, and you already contemplating on what you finna do. You already going up because you got it all in your thoughts.
Heart racing.
Yeah.
you
You
finna
meditating and man.
You finna make a trip to the gas station, get him a honey pack. I'm finna tear that ass up. Look at that on a Shabbat. Get your ass out of
That
here,
shit
man.
wicked, man.
Wicked as fuck,
That
man.
shit wicked, bro. We laughing, but we know the mindset of we men. So this is the mindset before sex. You know? Go ahead.
It says desire things desired.
Things desired, man. All right?
Look, pleasant or pleasure.
Don't let it be a new bitch.
Oh yeah, right. You
You
gotta
know?
show out.
Go ahead.
Hell no.
That's it. That's it.
Jake, man.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 13, and it reads, "If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath,
Mhm.
from doing thy pleasure
Right.
on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight."
See, it ain't supposed to be a delight. Sex is the delight. Laying up on some titties is a fucking delight.
Life.
Look. Delight going into the word ainag, which means luxury, delight,
That is a luxury.
pleasant.
Pleasant.
It said
Laying on titties,
exquisite delight,
Exquisite.
daintiness.
Come on, man. Y'all niggas going off, man. Y'all going off. That's why Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna destroy a lot of you. Public shot. Get where it says that begin at my house first. Because the Lord finna do a lot of judgment, man. It's gonna be a lot of judgment going on to you, to the circumcision, man. Okay, a lot of judgment is finna happen, man. The Lord is really about to, get in Exodus where Moses drew the line. He said, "Who's on the Lord's side?" Because that's what's happening. The Lord is distinguishing. He's drawing that line. You know. Hey, Shalom Zakwan, Yabba Shubakata, Elder Manata Zakba. The Lord is drawing a land. I mean, drawing a line in the sand, man. And then hold on deck, Malachi 3:16. Okay? The Lord is going to distinguish between who's really serving him and who's not serving him, man. Okay? We want to be on the right side, man. Because what you niggas is doing is too much now. All right? Y'all doing too much.
Yeah,
All right?
it's becoming.
Yeah, now y'all becoming really irksome and vexed into the prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. This is the crying out. We crying out against these niggas.
Yeah, because they are hindering the building of,
Yep.
of this temple. Ultimately.
Yep.
Can I throw this out?
Go ahead.
Real
What
quick
you got?
before you brothers. This is Exodus 31:14. It says, "Ye shall keep the Shabbat, therefore, for it is holy unto you."
Holy. What does holy mean? Holy meaning it's separate. Okay? It's separated. You keep this day. It's a special day. Go ahead.
Everyone that defileth, it shall surely be put to death.
Anyone that defileth shall surely be put to death. Look up defileth. See? Look into the words. You niggas are so smart. Look up into the words and look at what these words is talking about, man. But you know what? Jake wants to separate from the right teaching. This has been going on since the ancient world. Jake want to separate themselves from the proper doctrine. You know?
Speak unto
You want
us.
that definition?
Which one?
Defile.
Defile? Yeah, go ahead.
This the definition for the word defile. All right, it says desecrate or profane something sacred.
Profane.
Profane something sacred.
Profane out of the temple. Profanity. Something sacred. Which is the Shabbat. Go ahead.
It says, "Ye shall keep the Shabbat,
Uh-huh.
therefore, for it is holy unto you."
Yep.
Everyone that defileth, it shall surely be put to death.
Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death. So you're teaching Jake, since y'all so much about the law, is to defile one of the laws, man.
Yes, it's like one of the definitions. The third definition for defile is to violate the chastity of a woman.
See? To violate the chastity of a woman. You know?
It said, "For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off among his people."
Hey, and that's physical, and that's work.
That's fucking his word.
Fucking is work.
It is.
All right?
That's why-
You working.
That's why Jake said.
That's all I want.
Well,
putting in that work.
to be let's you know, a husbandry. Husbandry is when a man is in the field plowing and they planting seed. You see, that's what we doing. We in the field, we plowing, you know, and we planting seed. You know? That's a work. Having sex is a fucking work. It's likened to agriculture where it is husbandry. We're the man, we're the husband, we the, you know, and you planting in the fucking seed, man. You planting in the earth, the soil, which is the woman's fucking vagina, man.
Yep, that's
All right, and you planting fucking seed in it.
Yeah, the 5% is called the women old earth.
Old earth, right.
Old earth. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That was it. I just
Yep.
wanted to bring that up.
Working and doing pleasure.
Yep.
Turning your foot from the Sabbath.
If you can't pick up, what is it when they say pick up some sticks,
Yeah,
and you got put to death?
Yeah.
So how much more you fucking penetrating the motherfucker?
When you're supposed to be at the temple because it's a convocation.
Reading the laws,
Right,
Read,
right,
yeah,
exactly.
or sitting at attendance. What was Yahushua doing during the Shabbat?
He was in
Yahushua
the
was in the temple. You know, so
Reading
you
the
niggas
laws,
is
yeah.
you guys is wicked, man. You know,
It's-
but it's cool. You know, sometimes you get that passionate and you get a little roused up and mad. But then when you really think about it, hey, the Lord he really bugging you dudes out. You know,
Yeah, strong
And-
delusion.
yeah, the water, strong delusion.
What we're
You know?
learning from it ultimately is fear.
Yeah.
Fear the Lord.
Fear in the Lord. Real quick, I'm gonna grab this. This is Leviticus 15 and 16. And if a man's seed of copulation go out from him, then he shall wash all his flesh in water and be unclean until the even. So you are unclean. You're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be clean on the Shabbat. That's what makes it separate. It's holy. So let's look up this word, copulation. And if any man see, we know what that is, right? The waters, the sperm. Check it out. It say, Shabba, that's the ba?
Let me see.
Shabba, Shabba,
Shakab.
Ka, that's a Ka?
Shakaba. Yeah.
Sha, no, that's a Ba.
No, it's Ka.
Okay, Shaka.
See the difference? It's slightly.
Yep. I see what you're saying. Okay, Kaka.
Shakaba.
Shakaba. Yep. So Shakaba. And check this out. It says compulation, to lie, carnally, act of lying, layer, coding.
Coding.
Act of laying of sexual relation. Seed. Okay? So in layman's terms, busting a nut. Alright, fuck it. Alright? So when you bust, you become unclean. Now when you the Shabbat, the Sabbath, you're supposed to be holy. You're supposed to keep it holy. Alright? So right there you're going off. You niggas ain't practicing semen retention. Alright? You ain't finna stop and not bust. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga.
Hey, somebody said, I think somebody years back, somebody asked the question, can you get head on the Sabbath because you ain't doing no work?
That's part of
So
sex.
your
That's part
woman
of sex
doing your
too.
work. Doing the work.
They act stupid shit.
Yeah, and then the scripture say the stranger, or the maid servants and all of them, they ain't even supposed to
What
be
you
working.
think head gonna lead to? Sex. I'm just gonna let her bop me off on the Sabbath and I'm done. Nah, it's gonna lead to sex, man.
Well,
Jake stupid.
well, like the elder said, man, like it's 24 hours, man. You can't fight the flesh for 24 hours.
Jake can't. Ye are your father the devil. You know?
You can't tell a woman no.
You got to tell her no.
You gotta pull, don't pull that keep sweat shit. Then you go telling me no again. Like, what the fuck, man?
When the brother said it earlier during his camp, he said, you niggas in that R. Kelly spirit, man.
Yeah.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, man.
That'll get you fucked up, man.
Undisciplined. But the
Yeah,
thing
that's
is, Jake don't fear you. How about Shemel Shai? We could be making jokes and stuff, but at the end of the day, man, this is fearful. Jake don't fear you. How about Shemel Shai? But that's cool because guess what? The world is finna fear. Alright? It's finna come to a point where it's finna get so nasty out here. Alright? It's finna get real medieval out here. Watch the most horrific ancient movie, the Goths, the Celtics, the 300s, the whatever, all them war crazy niggas getting their heads chopped off and blood splattering. It's finna get real medieval here, man. And the medieval this time is finna be technology. It's finna be laser beams, all type of military force, DARPA,
Dogs with guns.
dogs with guns, drones. It's finna be a higher sword.
You got,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got,
You know?
yeah, you got AI pigeons now.
Yeah, there's all type of shit going on out here, man.
Little mosquitoes. You got mosquitoes that's micro mosquitoes. Man.
That can
detonate.
detonate.
Yeah, blow up.
Oh man, yeah, that's
That can
they
detonate.
was using that over in
genetically
Palestine.
modified.
So it's finna get,
mean-
excuse me, it's finna get ugly out here, man. All right, women finna get ravished, men finna get their ass beat.
And ravaged too.
All right, and ravished too. It's finna get ugly out here, man. Somebody get real quick mini miseries for them that second Esdras 850. Go ahead,
This is the one we said Moses Deuteronomy.
Baba Kushai, yep, whatever you got.
Exodus chapter 32 and verse 26, and it says, Then Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, Who is on the Lord's side? Let him come unto me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together unto him.
So this is what's happening right now. It's being distinguished between who's on the Lord's side and who's not. Who's out there actually doing the work. The Lord has given us all talents. Given us all that pound, whether it's 10, 5, 1, whatever it is. He's giving out that money. And he's seeing what you're going to do with it. You know? So who's on the Lord's side? That's the big question. Who's truly doing the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai? Who's really doing this thing how it's supposed to be done? No gimmicks, no extracurricular activities, because that's what Jake on extracurricular activities, man. You know, and on top of that, with false doctrine.
Yeah.
So you make rap videos, rap albums, unity camps, podcasting, marriages, marriage counseling, selling products, selling goods, selling prayers, and teaching false doctrine. You niggas is tripping. No fear. No fear. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 27, And he said unto them, Thus saith Yahweh, power of Israel, Put every man his sword by his side, and go in and out from the gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor. Verse 28, And the children of Levi did according to the word of Moses, and there fell of the people that day about 3,000 men.
Yeah, and the backstory is that Aaron was basically seduced by the children of Israel to make the calves.
Yeah.
Okay? Because they were still up in that Egypt spirit. All right? And when Moses came down, he thought it was war. These niggas partying, surrounding the calf, a golden calf, man. And that's what you guys are doing now. Basically, you know, y'all niggas is out here partying. All right? And basically taking on a part of this lifestyle, Bacchus.
Yeah.
You know? With y'all wicked evil ways, man. So what's going to happen is the Lord is going to place judgment on you.
They in the line of fire.
We in the time of judgment. You see? And look, it's going to be enough of, you know, Jake speaking and Jake talking. Soon enough, the Lord is going to I will not be a reprover. There's Ezekiel. The prophets ain't going to be out here on the corners reproving you anymore. The Lord is just going to start letting rip soon. You see? Remember what happened in the time of King David, right? Where the angel took I believe like 80,000 Israelites within 3 days. You know? That's what's finna happen. It's finna be a lot of death that's finna come to this place.
Okay.
Who got before you get there, who got
850.
no 4 and 17? What's that? 1 Peter 4 and 17? Somebody got that still on deck? It shall begin at the house of Israel.
I got it. 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. And it reads, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Heavenly Father."
So judgment must begin at the house of the Lord, which is talking about those of the circumcision, those that know that they're Israelites. Okay? It's going to begin with the Israelites. Go ahead.
And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Heavenly Father?
Yep.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Yep. Okay? So it's finna get real ugly out here, man. It's finna be until, like, remember in Jeremiah the 28th chapter, Hananiah, the false prophet Hananiah, all right, he said that through the Lord told him that he was gonna be able to break the bands from Babylon, but it was a false prophecy, and it said he died that same year. Somebody get there, Jeremiah 28. We ain't even got to quote it. Let's read it. All right? Because those ancient judgments is finna start happening. Back in the ancient world, false prophets was put to death. All right? The Lord was judging those false prophets. So that same ancient ass whooping is coming back. You niggas may be live and going to say some bugged out wild shit, and the Lord may just end your life right there. Just call that spirit right back up. You may have a heart attack, whatever. The Lord you may just give up the ghost. An angel may appear. You may get frightened, eyes turn all big, and then you just pass out and give up the ghost. You may be driving in your car and get hit by a train. You may get shot by a stray bullet. You may catch a dis-ease. Because a lot of you niggas is unhealthy too.
I got Jeremiah 28:10. It says, "Then Hananiah the prophet took the yoke from off the prophet Jeremiah's neck and brake it.
Yeah.
And Hananiah spake in the presence of all the people, saying, Thus saith the Lord, even so will I break the yoke of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, from the neck of all nations within the space of 2 full years. And the prophet Jeremiah went his way. Then the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah the prophet, after that Hananiah the prophet had broken the yoke from off the neck of the prophet Jeremiah, saying, Go and tell Hananiah, saying, Thus saith the Lord, Thou hast broken the yokes of wood, of wood, but thou shalt make for them yokes of iron.
Woo! So you ain't gonna do shit.
It's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
Man. Verse 14. But thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the God of Israel, I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all these nations, that they may serve Nebuchadnezzar.
See that?
King of Babylon.
Yeah, this is my will. What are you talking about? Basically the Lord is telling them, I established King Nebuchadnezzar. Go ahead.
It says, and they shall serve him, and I have given him the beasts of the field also. Then said the prophet Jeremiah unto Hananiah the prophet, Hear now, Hananiah, the Lord Yahweh hath not sent thee.
That's what we saying to you guys, man. The Lord ain't sent y'all, man. The Lord did not send y'all to give these messages that y'all are giving out, man. Alright? What you don't understand is that the spiritual demon Satan has been whispering in y'all guys' ears. That's who sent y'all. Satan sent y'all. The seducing spirit, right? Exactly. You got it? Go ahead.
Well, no, I got a precept.
You got it? Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 13 and verse 5. It says, And the prophet or the dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he has spoken to turn you away from Yahweh thy power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, to thrust thee out of the way, which the Lord thy power commanded thee to walk in. So shalt thou put the evil from the midst of thee.
Yep, a dreamer, which is a false prophet, false visions. Because Jacob come and say, literally, Jacob wake up and be like, well, remember off of the Book of Clarence. He came and said, he wanted to be a disciple. You know? And this is what Jake is doing. Jake is waking up. You know, I can be a disciple. I can be a prophet. You know? You know, I'm going to tell them that the Lord told me this. And I'm going to see who's going to follow me. You know? That's what Jake was doing in the ancient world. The Lord wasn't sending you niggas, man. You know? Go ahead. Hey, you know what? Go look in that word dreamer. What's that other one? We used to call it the Martin Luther King scripture back in the day. 23. Yep. Somebody get that. What is that? Jeremiah 23. Yeah, get that.
I was just reading that.
Yeah, just start from verse 1. But go ahead with dream.
So the word is Halam. And it says to dream ordinary, to dream prophetic, to dream of false, and it's quotations of false prophets.
See, a false prophet.
To dream, to be healthy, strong, to be healthy, to restore the health.
Yep. So a false prophet, basically. A dreamer. Go ahead, Jeremiah 23:1.
It's Jeremiah 23:1. It says, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
That's what Hassad is doing. Brother Hassad and Deacon Hakah. That's what y'all doing. Y'all didn't see. This is the unstableness of you dudes. You was a part of Great Millstone once upon a time. Well, not Hassad. He was in ISPK. But Alizé or Alazar and Hakah, and I don't even think Hakah was even in the camp. Alazar was in the camp. But I could be wrong. I think Alazar was in the camp. I don't remember Hakah being in the camp. I thought he was trying to get in the camp. Whatever. Fuck the story. But they came up under Great Millstone. Right? Then they branched off by getting kicked out because of being niggas. Right? Branched off and did their own thing. You know? Now the branches of them shows that those that comes up underneath them is going to be twice as wicked. This dude, Hassad, he was under and learning up under ISPK, then transitioned and learned up under Sakari, which is a part of Great Millstone doctrine. Now he's breaking away from the teachings of Great Millstone, and now they're coming up with their own thing. He's one of the scriptures says it's twice dead. You know? So he may be worse than all of them. You know? Because he played that fake humble shit. At least we know when you look at Alazar, oh, that nigga's private. Yeah. See, Hassad, he has that face. He got that face, that fake humble face. You know? Fake humble. But that dude is a real fucking demon. You know? That dude is he's a piece of shit. Alright? So now he done broke off he done learned 2 different doctrines. Now they're coming up with their own things, man. So read that again.
Jeremiah 23:1, it says, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep.
Woe meaning destruction. Alright? That scatter the sheep.
Of my pasture.
Of my pasture.
Saith Yahweh. Therefore.
Now how do you scatter the sheep? You scatter the sheep by all the many different doctrines. You scatter the sheep by not actually putting a hedge around them. You know, you're not putting a hedge around them. You know? You're scattering them with the doctrines. You know? Go ahead.
And say, therefore, thus saith the Lord, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock, and given them away, and driven them away, and have not visited them.
Yep.
Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord.
See? So recompense is coming back slowly but surely. Alright, recompense, payback is coming back slowly but surely, man. Alright? That's what's going to happen to a lot of you guys, a lot of you camps out here. Especially you leaders, the heads, man. You know, a lot of the heads of these camps ain't right. They're not right. They have alternative motives.
Yep.
Whatever they may be. Whatever they may be. But as far as we can see that they're changing up the doctrine. You know, they're being unthankful to parents. You see? Keeping disciples unto themselves. These are the requirements if you want to join my group. You know? Like that ain't even how you're supposed to do this thing. You're supposed to just go out and teach it those that believe they're gonna come into this thing, man.
No faith.
You gotta have clauses and you can't, you know. Well, you know, it's in the same with all camps.
Yeah.
You can't be believing the Trinity and you can't be, coming to Great Millstone calling on Jesus. You know, so I get that, but the way y'all guys are doing it, man, y'all not sincere about this, man. Y'all want numbers. Y'all want numbers. And a weak-minded person is gonna draw right to that shit. A weak-minded novice who's just, starstruck by you guys.
Vain fellow.
Yeah. Just starstruck. They're like, I can deal with that. Yeah, I can deal with the doctrine. Yeah, that's cool. I can deal with what y'all saying. Not even being learned of the scriptures and nothing. Not even studying to show thyself approved and nothing. And you're going to join in. See, now they want the numbers now. You see? Now they're doing a call out for whoever wants to join our organization. It's in the fucking organization.
Yeah, monkey see, monkey do.
Monkey see, motherfucking monkey do.
And then, like the Apostle Elder DeBarge explained, parrots.
Yep. The different animals.
Yeah.
Yep.
So some hear what you say and they'll repeat it. Like a parrot.
Yep.
I got something.
Go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy 6:3. It says, if any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness. So if you're teaching otherwise, man, like that, we teaching the truth. And hey, the Lord is not dealing with you, man.
Yeah, the Lord ain't dealing with you guys.
So it's according to godliness.
Yep. Godliness.
So you gotta follow the Lord. You gotta do what's required.
Y'all campaign is basically coming to debunking the things that you was taught.
Exactly.
Right.
That's exactly
That's their campaign. Their campaign is going up against everything that they formerly used to know. Well, some will not endure.
sound doctrine.
What is that? Timothy 4:13. 2 Timothy or 1 Timothy? I know it got to be something 4:13, right? Sound doctrine.
1 Timothy 4:3.
1 Timothy. Okay, 4 and 3.
Well, I mean 2 Timothy 4:4.
Okay, go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 3, and it reads, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine."
See, there's going to be a time where you so-called believers is not going to endure the doctrine because it's too boring. It's said over and over. It's repetitive. You got people that comes up against it. So you don't want nobody coming up against you. Inwardly, they don't want people coming up against them. You know what I'm saying? I love you, brother. All that bullshit. Y'all don't want people coming up against you. So y'all not enduring what comes with this. I'm going to switch it up a little bit so it can be appeasing to all. Smooth things, right. That's y'all not enduring sound doctrine. See? You got to endure this. You just got to stand firm with what was taught and not switch up.
The word for endure is accept. Yeah.
Accept.
Accept.
You got to accept what was told to you. Great Millstone ain't never taught you to have sex on the Sabbath.
Never.
All right? But y'all learn up under the apostles and elders and bishops and men up under Great Millstone. That ain't never been fucking taught. Never has that been taught.
Hey, y'all teaching otherwise. That's right.
And all these fucking camps is teaching this shit. Go ahead,
back in 2 Timothy chapter 4, and I'm gonna start at verse 2. It says, "Preach the word, be instant in season and out of season."
Yep. Be
Reprove.
instant. Hold on. Slow it down. Preach the word, right? Go out in the highways and byways, prophesy. Be instant in season and out of season, meaning the different climates. All right, different weather or different in the different seasons. You got the winter. Well, it's actually technically starts the spring. You got the spring, summer, fall, then winter. Different climates, different weather, in different weather times. Instant in season and out of season. In season will be the spring, the summer, the fall. Out of season is the winter. You got to teach on all 4 seasons. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so like remember IUIC, they put that on their website, saying that it was time for camp. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's
It was a
camp
couple
season.
years ago. Yeah, it's camp season.
Yeah.
Camp season is every fucking day.
That's right.
This ain't just no weekend thing, man. Real camp season is every day. It's not just a Saturday thing. Jake got in their minds that this is just a Saturday thing. That's why don't nobody got channels up. Over 5,000, 2,000, 1,000 niggas that's marching in purple suits. Ain't none of them got channels up. They get together to fucking march. After that, they being niggas. No works. Y'all probably ain't even allowed to upload videos of your own. Y'all not allowed to.
No,
Out of all of these years, IUIC been on this. ISUPK too. You only see these people in classroom settings. It's always of a deacon or a captain or,
somebody teaching.
and they always teaching. But what about the men that is in the ranks or, in your congregation? When are they gonna, they gotta move up a rank to get on the podium to teach? You're supposed to be teaching already, man. You niggas don't know shit. I had cussed the nigga out when I was in Utah, man. I had to be in the fucking dorm with the nigga, man. He was from ISUPK. Caught the dumb, silly nigga teaching in Walmart and shit. Long story short, he became my roommate in Utah. And this nigga gonna tell me the name of the Lord isn't Yahweh, it was Baal or some shit like that. I said, okay, cool. Back then I was fluent with the Hebrew. I gave him the Hebrew packet. I said, well, spell it out then. He said, oh yeah, I can do it. He flipped the page over like 3 times, like you remember Smokey hit the 1, 2, he flipped it around. That's what he was doing with the Hebrew. Like, nigga, spell it out. They go to Hebrew characters.
That's Yahweh. Stop playing with me, Smokey.
He didn't even know how to read the Hebrew. So how the fuck you gonna tell me what the name of the Lord is, man? And you can't even read the Hebrew, man. Y'all don't study, y'all don't research. Y'all just sit y'all silly asses either on a computer watching their lives, or if you a part of their congregation, you sit in your silly ass in them goddamn chairs and listening.
That's right.
Con, bro.
That's right.
After they're gonna get a black mouth.
Verse 4, it says, he is proud knowing nothing.
Proud knowing nothing.
You mentioned that. But doing about questions and strife of words.
Yep.
Whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, and evil submission.
That's why we don't do the debates, because that's what's gonna come from that. Debating that's what's gonna come from that, man. You gonna get mad. You gonna want to swing.
There's a whole purpose.
That's what happened with you guys in I believe I was debating about the whole Mamzer thing with Alazar and Pope and all that. That's how y'all got into the damn fight a couple of years ago. Hassan.
Yeah.
He was the little
he's
scrappy dude.
Yeah.
Hassan was y'all little scrappy dude. And after that fight, that's when he started to elevate.
Yeah.
They started to bring him in closer.
My hitter.
One of my hitters. I was just gonna say that's what he said.
He called him one of his hitters.
Y'all niggas is goofy, man. Goofball Jamal. Go ahead. But the Lord gonna do it. The Lord gonna handle it. The Lord gonna handle it. Whatever y'all got.
I got Jude.
Oh, I was looking for this.
Go ahead, you got it.
It says back in 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2, and it reads, "Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine." It says, "For the time will come."
Hold on, read that again.
Cut,
Read that
cut.
again.
It says, "Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove,
Reprove,
rebuke,
rebuke.
exhort."
This is what this is about. These are what comes with this truth: reproving, rebuking, and exhorting. You see how you beat somebody down, right? Reprove them, you rebuke them, and then you exhort them. You lift them back up. That's the order of it.
Scripture say you're supposed to build them up.
Build up. That's the order of it right there. Reproving, rebuking, and then you exhort them. You build them back up. Go ahead.
And it says, "Exhort with all long suffering and doctrine."
Exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. That's the order right there. You exhort them up, you lift them up in the scriptures.
Yeah,
You let them know where they're going off at, you know?
Yeah. The prime example for that is the apostles with
Yep.
all long suffering and what did it say?
Long suffering and doctrine.
And doctrine. So that's what the apostles.
And it's patience. It's a
Yeah.
patience thing. Because a part of this thing, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer getting cussed out. You gotta suffer it. You know, but this is a part of the doctrine. This is a part of this thing. What happens is somebody get real quick, he that is oftentimes reproved, hardeneth his heart. So what happens is what you do is y'all get your hearts hardened, you get your panties in a fucking bunch, right? And then you become bitter. So now, as you read in the scripture, you got a demon on you because you're bitter.
Yes.
Then here go the whispering, the seducing spirit getting in. It ain't that. It ain't that. It ain't that. And then you get your silly ass up and hit live and say, we're going to be debunking this.
Yeah.
You've been seduced by a spirit.
Yeah, and the scripture referred to it as the root of bitterness.
The root of bitterness.
It warns us about that spirit. Go ahead.
Yeah, give him, he that oftentimes reprove.
This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 1. It says, He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy.
See that? So you're going to be destroyed, man. Because y'all hardening y'all neck. Alright? You're hardening your neck.
I don't like the way he's talking to me. You know? They always got something to say.
Evil.
Well,
What Nate always said? Those evil men. You know? Go ahead, Al.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 3 and verse 28. In the punishment of the proud, there is no remedy, for the plant of wickedness have taken root in him.
Damn. See?
Yeah, because one of the first oracles of the Most High is that you be taught again.
Right.
So we're constantly, constantly being taught,
Yeah.
constantly being corrected.
Yep.
So that what? Ultimately, we be found with no guile in our minds.
That's the perfection. That's it.
You know?
That's it.
And so we won't be at fault with Yahweh Shai when he comes at his appearance.
Yep.
Because the scriptures say we ain't even supposed to have a guilty conscience. We supposed,
Blameless.
blameless.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to have pure confidence in what we're saying and believing.
Right.
That is the truth. Because it's for our salvation.
got some more?
I got something.
I got you.
Go ahead. Read
This is Jude chapter 1 verses 3. Beloved,
spots in the feast. That's you get.
I got 4.
You and
That's
Jude?
a good one you got though.
You in Jude?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm in Jude too. I'm at verse 12. But where you starting from?
I was gonna start at 3, but the point being at 4. But
Go.
But this
read
is-
down. Read down. So it's only one
okay,
chapter.
come. Well, this was towards a point earlier though.
Mm-hmm.
So let me read yours and I can jump up.
No, just read all. Just
okay,
read
okay,
to it.
come.
Yeah, read all. Yeah, read
All
to
right,
it.
Jude 1 and 3.
Yeah, you start.
Yeah, come. It says, "Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints.
Them contending meaning to fight. So when you receive this message, you're supposed to fight to keep it. Okay? Contend for the faith. All right? Go ahead.
For there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation, ungodly men.
So it's only men that it's a big group of men that only come into this truth just to get condemned.
Yeah.
See? Jake don't fear what this truth is really about. This is about a lot of judgment. So the Lord will wake you up just to destroy you. That's fearful. You know? I never thought of when you first come into this truth, it's like, yeah, everybody, is all the truth. We the kings. We gonna have slaves, wives, we're gonna take over the world.
Edomites kissing
your
boots.
Yeah, Edomites kissing your boots. And then, as time goes past, you see Jake fall out, this person fall out, that what the fuck going on? Then you hear the apostles cussing people out. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, what y'all niggas doing?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? And then it's been year to year to year, then dudes leaving. You're like, oh, what the fuck? Many are called, few are chosen. Now you understand it. God's just coming to this thing just to get judged and condemned. That's why you gotta be humble. See? Now, at the end of the day, we don't know who is who. We don't know who's the elect or not. But you gotta be instilled. We know for certainty on how you're not supposed to come into this thing. Things that you're not supposed to speak, how you're supposed to act, your conduct, what you're doing, what you're saying, because those is markers. And believe me, everybody has those same spirits, those same markers that we didn't witness throughout the years we've been in the truth. So how much more the apostles when they say, "Oh, we've seen this before." Now we can actually say through the Spirit, "Hey, we done seen this before," and it don't end well. Some demons last longer than others. That's all. Try and refine, they try to hold on, they out of there. Pinky in the Brain, Mississippi, they try to hold on, they out of there.
Bird menthol.
Dinobot, he out of there.
Oh, definitely gone. I forgot about it.
Some guys didn't even put up a fight. Somebody just ain't never uploaded a video ever again. They just walked off. Some dudes tried to come back and then they left again. So we seeing a pattern now. Read that again.
It says, for there are certain men crept in unawares who were before of old ordained to this condemnation.
So the Lord got men specifically ordained to come amongst this holy truth just to be judged, man.
Man, it says secretly prepared evil. Man. It says ungodly men turning the grace of our God into lasciviousness.
Yeah, wickedness. Y'all come into this truth, right? And technically you're not in the truth, you just come amongst it. And y'all get to spewing nothing but evil. Bringing in your own doctrines, your own tenets. Your own opinions. I don't think it means this, it means that. Go ahead.
It says, in denying the only Lord power in our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. And then there's what they do.
By denying the Lord is you denying the teachings. By denying the Lord, you're denying what the prophet is speaking. Because remember, Yahushua said, he breathed upon them, therefore send I you. So the message is coming from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. So that's what it means by denying the Lord. You're denying the Lord. When we say the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, and you say it's sleeping with white women, sin, embargo, getting money taken out your bank account, whatever else it is, that's you denying the Lord.
Because he that believeth on me believeth on him that sent.
Boom.
So how much more for Paul? If you believe on Paul, then you believe on Yahushua.
Because who taught Paul?
Yahushua.
Paul was a special case.
Yeah. Really special. It says,
he got taught by the Lord in the spirit realm.
Yeah.
Come on, how powerful is that? We had the 12, they got taught when he was in the physical. But this man got taught when the Lord was on the right hand side. He got taught through the Spirit.
You got to see.
South, what got persecuted?
Why have thou persecuted me? And been dealing with him. Go ahead.
Verse 5. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believe not.
See that? Now we're finna go back into time. Because guess what? Y'all are those same people. You were delivered out of Egypt. It's just like liking it to coming into this truth. Right? And you believe not. Alright? Go ahead.
Verse 6. And the angels, which kept not the first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day.
Yep. And that's dealing with us coming down in these bodies. You know. Read it again.
It says, and the angels which kept not their first estate.
First estate was in the heavens. Okay. Go ahead. The
But-
Alahayim, correct?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that's right. It says, but left their own habitation.
Left their own habitation. Go ahead.
He hath reserved in everlasting chains.
Which is this stinking, filthy flesh. This is the chains of darkness right here. Sin. Right?
Like
Darkness is sin.
Yeah.
Darkness is a place of confusion. We're in this flesh. Go ahead.
Yeah, like Agent Smith in the Matrix, when he was like, when he the flesh, when he got into flesh, he
Yeah.
got into a body, he was like, oh, this is the test.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a returned. Right? So it says, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day.
Uh-huh.
Verse 7.
So the point is, you came down here for judgment.
Yeah, exactly. Because all got to be judged by Yahweh. He said, scriptures, well, the elder came out with this the other day, he shall judge the quick and the dead.
Yep.
So it says,
Another one says, I see under the sun a place of judgment.
Yeah, that's right. So it says, verse 7, it says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after the strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Likewise, also, these filthy dreamers,
There you go.
defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil of dignity.
See? These filthy dreamers. Hassad, Hakah, y'all are filthy dreamers. Y'all are false prophets.
That's it.
Y'all are filthy dreamers. Read that again.
It says, likewise, also, these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil of dignity.
Yep, despise dominion, which is the order. They despise the order. Okay? And speak evil of dignities, which is the elders, the heads, the leaders. You see? It's always been a hierarchy in this truth. There's always been men that the Lord specifically dealt with to deliver those messages, and there's always niggas that come up that will try to oppose the message,
Unaware.
and they end up being destroyed.
Yeah, like Korah.
Korah and Dathan. Yep. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Yet Michael, the archangel, when contending with the devil, he disputed about the body of Moses, durst not bring against him a railing accusation, but said, the Lord rebuked thee. But these speak evil of those things which they know not. But what they know naturally, as brute beasts. In those things they corrupt themselves.
Brute beast. A brute beast is an unreasonable person. He's a brute. You can't basically have a dialogue. You can't reason with a brute beast. That's what Jake is, likened it to a fucking beast. You can't, talk down a goddamn I don't know what type of monster is out there that's hungry. Brute beast. You can't reason with a hungry lion. You can't reason with a silverback gorilla. It's a brute. That's a beast. You ain't finna reason with this nigga. That's what y'all liking it to. Brute beast, unreasonable. Go ahead.
It says, it says, woe unto them. Well, let me read verse 10 again. It says, but these speak evil of those things which they know not,
Yeah, that's truth.
but what they know naturally, as brute beasts, and those things
What they know naturally, remember, because they speak about them being spiritually discerned. You see, the natural man, somebody get that spirit. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 14, it says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit
That's
of the
why.
Most High.
That's why they don't understand what we're talking about. That's why they don't understand the simplest thing is you ain't supposed to have sex on the Shabbat. You know,
Yeah, if you spiritually discern,
if you're spiritually discerned, you're gonna understand that. Like literally, like that. That's
Yeah.
something like they just carnal.
Yeah, exactly.
They carnal. They fleshy.
Yep.
Everything that appeases to their flesh desire, their thoughts, Satan coming in their thoughts in their mind, they can't even fight against it. You know, that beast, like a woman, just reacts. So when Satan comes in y'all mind, y'all just react. Y'all don't try to fight it. What Yahushua do? What Yahushua do when Satan tempted him? When Satan was quoting scriptures to the Lord was quoting scriptures back to him. He was resisting. That's what it means by resist the devil, he shall flee from you. See? This is the scriptures is our resistance. Whoopsies. They always talk shit in their head. Right? You gotta resist Satan by coming back to the word. Yahushua gave that example. You got it up.
All right, so it says, whoa. It says, as brute beasts. Me. It says,
Oh, brother.
oh yeah, he was. My bad.
Go ahead.
So, my name, when you go into that group, the word brute beast, it means people who resist the truth. You know, just like what you were just saying, they're resisting the truth.
It's the spirit.
Okay, this is how
always resist the spirit.
Yep.
1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 14 is, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High,
Right.
for they are foolishness unto him.
See, it's foolish. The mark of the beast being the RFID, the mark of the beast being the RFID chip is foolish to these people. You know, us saying can't have sex on the Shabbat is foolish to them. Us going into the scriptures where it speaks about Ezekiel 38 and that Russia is not gonna band up arms and come up against us after we get the crown, after we get the glory. You know, this is stupid, but it's foolishness unto them. See, go ahead.
Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned.
See, they're spiritually discerned. This thing is about the spirit. You got to understand this truth through the Holy Spirit. Remember, Peter was asked, who do you say I am? Well, who do people say I am? They say Elias or one of the prophets. Well, who do you say I am? You are the Son of the living power. You are Yahushua. You the Son of God. He said, flesh and blood has not revealed this unto you, but my Father in heaven has revealed this unto you, man. So the Lord has to actually deal with you. See, the Lord got to deal with you. That's what makes this truth very scary. It makes it scary. And you don't know if you're getting done like Ahab got done. All right? 1 Kings, the 22nd chapter.
We spoke on that earlier.
You know? You don't know if you're getting done like that, man. Because your mind, the Lord got you. The deceivers are his.
That's fear too.
That's fearful, man. I did a lesson on it this morning. Just thinking like they just switching up everything. Well, you know what's happening? Like you told me years ago, you said that counselor in heaven. The Lord is sending them spirits down and just, hey, take that from them. It said, take what thou hast. Somebody get that.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. The Lord is taking the truth from you dudes, man. Right at the end.
And he gonna give it to someone else.
That's why new brothers is waking up. He's taking it from y'all and waking up other men. Go ahead.
This Acts chapter 5 and verse 30. 8, it says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men,
Perfect.
and let them alone, for if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
That's it.
She'll fail or be overthrown. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then verse 39.
Well, Sakari being split up. The leadership it was split up. There's difference if certain guys leave out the camp and stuff, but the leadership
Okay.
is being split up. That's something to say, you know.
Well, Apostle Hart, and the said it. The group's gonna fail.
It's gonna break up. The Lord gonna break up all that shit, man. He's been saying that ever since
For the longest.
ever since we got on the scene. Since YouTube opened up.
And that's crazy because a lot of things that the apostles had said is coming to pass.
Those are those men, man.
He
We
said-
believe this ain't man pleasing, this is just
No,
the truth.
we just know.
If you've been around since 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, if you've been around for the last decade, and you've been paying attention, okay? Through the Spirit, we got a decade and some.
Yeah.
The water Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Decade and a half, just about.
Yep. So, witnessing it, hearing it, and then actually witnessing it, it's like, all right, it's something special about these
Yeah,
men now. All right.
Listen how many times he said Yahweh Shai gonna break his camp.
He's gonna break them up.
He was saying the time when we was just to listen to him and take notes from them when they was sitting in the house
Yep.
with the end of the world
Yep.
logo on the back,
Yep.
bro.
Yep.
We've been saying it for a long time.
It was the green screen.
Yep.
Really quick, Matthew. Oh, you still reading? Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Verse 39, but if it be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against the Most High.
That's what's
That-
happening
that's
now.
the
They're
sign.
fighting against the
That's
Lord.
good. Yeah.
They're fighting against the scriptures.
Come.
They're fighting against the scriptures. Hey, swing on, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what's the saying? Your arms too short to fight against the box with God, man.
And, so let me see. This is Matthew 25 and 29. It says, "For unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance." Oh, I read into it. Slack.
Yes.
This is Matthew 25 and 26. His Lord answered and said unto him, "Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not straw. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury." All right? And that's dealing with the work, okay? It says, "Take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him which hath 10 talents." All right, so a lot of these dudes, the Lord is swiping the truth from them and giving it to others.
Swiping it.
You know, it's like it. So it
And,
says.
and what happens is, when guys is watching the videos, they may be at the door, so to speak. They don't know what's what. They don't know who's right. But then it'll be something that will make them believe. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you watching a live show, you may have heard some of the apostles said, heard some brothers said, and then you have actually witnessed another camp doing that exact thing. The Lord oh shit,
Yeah.
y'all
yeah.
wrong.
Wow. Yeah.
The
yeah,
Lord
yeah,
oh
yeah,
shit, y'all
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's what
see
happened.
each
That's what
other,
happened with
yeah.
Wi-Fi with the Mark of the Beast.
Yeah.
You had members in their camp, and members in their camp. They was like, wait a minute, no, the Mark of the Beast is the RFID chip. Wait, y'all, the Wi-Fi, y'all wrong, and they left Wi-Fi. See? Because remember, Wi-Fi used to be up underneath Great Millstone before they became Wi-Fi. Y'all learned the truth, man, and y'all went away. The Lord took the spirit from y'all that y'all really may have not even fully adapted to or even had.
Yeah, they was under HOI, right?
What? Before HOI, they was outside the apostles.
Okay.
Adam
Good.
Abbott. Yeah, Adam Abbott.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they used to be on point.
Yep, Adam Abbott and the light skinned dude. You know. He
Oh,
said
yeah,
it didn't
yeah,
matter
then they
if
break
you,
up.
Yeah, Amos, yeah.
Big tone, big.
Yeah, he said it don't matter what we all believe in. So remember that
Big
goofy?
pooch, big
Yeah.
pooch, big. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, anyway. But basically the Lord is taking the spirit from y'all, man.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So it says, verse 28. It says, "Take therefore the talent from him, and
The
give it
talent is
unto,
his truth. Go ahead.
and give it unto him which hath 10 talents.
Yep.
For unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away, even that which he hath."
So the Lord is taking the spirit from y'all dudes, man. He taking the truth from y'all. He taking the name. He taking certain breakdowns. That's what's happening. We're witnessing. You got it. Go ahead.
This-
Oh, slack a little bit more.
Go ahead.
It says, "And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth."
Unprofitable servant. And you're supposed to profit in this thing. This is an exchange. This is you're supposed to invest in this thing. The money that you get, you're supposed to go trade and get money from it. But you're unprofitable. You were supposed to be a manager over this particular business, and you're not profiting. You're an unprofitable servant. You're supposed to get fruit that remain. You know. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, we said this earlier. The 2 Thessalonians 2:10.
Yep.
It says, "And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth,
Yep.
that they might be saved."
See, it's about the love of the truth. See, we received it in the scripture, Romans 11:7. It says, "What the elect have obtained,
Yeah.
the election hath obtained, but
This
the
is
rest were
what's
blind."
This is gonna get you saved.
It says, "And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion,
That's right.
that they shall believe a lie."
And that strong delusion comes in the form of wicked angels on the left hand side. Those angels come and they whisper. And that's why I always say that.
That leads to that, like we just mentioned, 1 Kings 22nd chapter. Always start from the council.
Yep.
Always start from the 8th. False prophet.
Yep.
Tell the mark of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that breakdown is wrong. That breakdown that they told you. No, you gotta. No, they whispered. I didn't hear it happen.
Yep.
All right. I remember years ago I had that happen to me when it came to Revelation 20, when it said that we will reign with the Lord 1,000 years. Because I thought that after 1,000 years we was gonna die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just the whisper, like, no, that's basically it was trying to make me offended
Yeah.
at the apostles, offended at the scriptures about the 1,000 years, but without the full understanding, 1,000 years is forever.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because 1,000 years, it says, to eternity is dropping in sand or sand,
Come on,
something
man.
like that. That's-
So I lacked understanding,
Yeah.
or not all the precepts to understand at a certain time, but I heard them, like, wait a minute. No, this is wrong. Like, what, you know? So go
So
ahead.
you got to balance it with that study.
It says that they all might be damned who believe not the truth,
Yep.
but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
And that's what it's seen in Jacob. They have more pleasure with unrighteousness.
They have more
That's
pleasure
cool.
in the how could you say it? The thrillness of the world. See, this Israelite thing has became popular, and since it became popular, everybody want to be with the popular people. You can benefit from being around a popular motherfucker, whether it's bitches, whether it's clout, whether it's money, whether it's resources, whether it's connections.
Yeah.
So since Jake feels like this thing is popular, they can get into it and they can bring in their own
Yeah.
nigga fucking ways,
Damnable heresy.
damnable heresy, things that they really believe, you know. And it's all to your destruction.
He's here, Jake.
Yeah, go ahead. Anything else?
Yeah, back in Jude.
Okay.
Jude 1.
Anybody else got any remaining precepts before that?
Jude 1 and 10. It says, Jude 1 and 11. It says, "Woe unto them, for they have gone in the way of Cain, and ran greedily after the error of Balaam
Yeah.
for reward, and perished in the gainsaying of Korah." All right, Korah. "These are spots in your feast of charity, when they feast with you, feeding themselves without fear."
That's it, because they didn't believe. So all the people that they named off, all right,
Cain,
was wicked men.
murderer, yeah.
All right, the doctrine of Balaam,
Balaam tried to curse Israel.
you know,
And Korah,
that's dealing with Moses,
yeah, usurp. He tried to usurp.
usurp authority. So these are horrible characteristics. And you bringing these bad traits into the truth. That's why I said when they feast with you,
Yeah.
you're feasting, meaning, remember, this is a table,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
This is a table. We're
Wisdom
feasting.
have made her table. Yep.
What's the table? Remember though, King David said, "Let their table be made a snare." So when you eat, it's really a trap.
Yeah.
When you trying to get into this Israelite thing and you think you know what you're doing, and it's really you reading these precepts and you're developing your own interpretation. So really the Lord is trapping you. You're getting trapped. Let your table be made a snare. Okay? King David prayed against the fucking 2/3, man. All right? So really at the end of the day, the Lord has got you guys in the okie doke, trapped you up. Real quick, and we end off with Job 12 and 16. The deceived and the deceivers are his.
Finish
I think,
this up.
after when you finish that up.
It says, "Clouds they are without water, carried about of winds, trees whose fruit wherewith without fruit,
Trees whose fruit withereth,
withers, wither, yeah,
without fruit. All right?
twice
So
dead."
what was twice dead. So a tree that don't bear fruit is nothing. Remember, Yahweh Shai,
Let's say he
the
got
fig
pissed
tree
because
got pissed. It didn't bear fruit.
Yeah.
You know? So y'all that's not bearing good fruit, the Lord gonna hew y'all down, man.
He gonna be pissed.
The Lord is pissed. He's an austere man. You're supposed to went out and did what you were supposed to do, but you didn't. That's it? Go some more.
It says, "Plucked up by the roots, raging waves of the sea, foaming out their own shame, wandering stars, to whom is reserved the blackness of darkness forever."
Somebody hear something? Go ahead, Al.
Book of Matthew, chapter 23 and verse 15. It's red letter. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourself."
Yeah, so that's dudes that come up under the wing of these guys. They become worse than them because they already conniving these leaders. And then the jakes that they bring in with them, they learn how to be more conniving, more wicked.
It's the book of Job, chapter 12 and verse 16, and it reads, "With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceivers are his."
Read that again.
Job 12 and 16. "With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his."
The deceived, so those that's being lied to and tricked, bamboozled, swindled, hoodwinked, right? The deceived and the deceiver, the one who the Lord got up there giving out these false prophecies. The Lord got that. The Lord is doing that. The deceived and the deceiver are his. So the Lord is on both sides of this thing. And that is very fearful. That's fearful. Alright? So, Lord, we'll just edify with that. We'll let it give all glory, honor, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakudash.
Double Star Apostle, Great Millstone, peace, salutation, the overflow elect, doing the work of truth, sincerity, and young opposition. Bob,
Bob.
Fuck 2/3.
Fuck the 2/3.
He said, at all
Say that in
times.
Hebrew.